Good evening and welcome. My name is Colin, Geddes, and I'm a programmer of the Midnight Madness Selection. Thank you very much for coming. As far as it goes, buddy. That's it. Thank you very much for coming. It's been a rollicking week of Midnight Madness. We've had JCVD, we've had Denver, we've had Detroit Middle City, we've had a whole lot of fun. And it's always a pleasure to bring back a director who's been in Midnight Madness before. And a couple of years ago, we showed a creepy little subversive kind of sucker punch of a documentary called Sandman. Probably one of the sharpest and smartest films we've screened at Midnight Madness. And JT was our guest then. And just a little, I'm trying to let you know how I discovered the films. JT, I knew that he was working on his third narrative feature, The Burrowers. And during the summer, he was doing post-production here in Toronto. And so I decided to show him my Toronto. My Toronto usually ended up sitting in Trinity Bellwoods Park at 3 o'clock in the morning with a paper bag with gin and tonic. And JT got to see my Toronto. Because, I'm sorry, film festival guests come here and they see Yorkville. Fuck Yorkville. That's not our Toronto! He had a screening of The Burrowers, and he invited a group of my friends to go see it, and afterwards we went for some drinks in Trinity Bellwoods Park to just talk about the film. We go in the pit, in the middle there, like around 2 o'clock in the morning, no cops, nothing. Take a whiz in the bushes, that could be a little dangerous. Beware the shadow men in the bushes. And so my friend said, oh, watch the film. I'd seen it a couple of weeks before in Cannes, and during the conversation, they all kind of turned to me like, so it's a Midnight Madness, right? Tried by a jury of my peers. Yes, indeed, I invited it from then, and tonight to celebrate, we took JT and his cast and producers to Trinity Bellwoods Park and showed him Toronto hospitality. So fresh from Ricky the Park, we had a toast for it being in Midnight Madness. JT Petty, who's come back with a twist to the genre. Your Westerns in my horror movie. Your horror movie's in my Western. The Burrowers. JT Petty! We've been in the park together. We can hug. Is this on?
Yeah, I don't know. I should thank Colin for being somebody who's seen Sandman and would still go into a park in the dark with me. And also bring out the cast so I can stop talking. So we had Carl Geary and Clancy Brown out here.
Words of wisdom about the craft.
It's the JCVD guy said it's the same director bullshit all the time. But this has been like 4 years in the making. I think you read the script long ago. I honestly thank you for bringing us back. Thanks to Toronto. I love this festival dearly. And we'll all be back afterwards for the Q&A.
Not only did JT finish his film in the summer, but just a number of weeks he got married to his lovely wife Sarah. Thank you. Okay, so we still have more mayhem to come tomorrow night. Are you guys ready for Martyrs? Oh no, bunch of sick fucks, but then I programmed the film. And then on Thursday we have Eden Log from France, a really sharp style of science fiction film. France is doing neat things with genre filmmakers. On Friday night we have, I've been plugging this, the world premiere of Sexy Killer. You know the tagline, the brains of Hannibal Lecter, the wardrobe of Paris Hilton, and zombies and chainsaws in the last 30 minutes. And on the last night, Muay Princess in Chocolate by the director of On Back. Now, without further ado, we'd like to thank our festival's lead sponsor, Bell, to our major sponsor, RBC, to our public supporters, the Government of Ontario and Telefilm Canada. We'd like to thank our many supporters for the generous donations to our annual campaign, the Bell Lightbox campaign. Midnight Madness program is made possible through the generous sponsorship of Space. Thank you, Space! A big thanks to Maple Pictures for providing us with this film. This film is eligible for the Cadillac People's Choice Awards, and we want to remind you, turn off all your phones. Okay, if anyone's got a BlackBerry, it's the most fucking annoying thing to see you pull that shit out in the middle of a film. So turn your BlackBerries off, turn your cell phones off, put them in your pockets, and of course, piracy, it ain't cool.
Arr!
Okay, get ready to go to the plains of the Dakota Territories because something's creepy going on there. Enjoy the Burrowers!